Week 15 of the NFL.
And our focus is on Romeo Doubs.
He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Packers and the Hawks on Sunday night primetime.
We are just south of Pioneer Square here in the great northwest city of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They come in needing to do something to stop this skid here before the season ends.
And if you're leading this organization, one of the things you're making sure everyone understands, this isn't about playing for draft picks. This is about playing for victories.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they come in riding high. Just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So the Packers make their way out for the first time, and it's Jordan Love that has the keys to the car here in his 5th season as a pro and 2nd as a starter.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Off the play fake, Love. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Credit Julian Love with a pass breakup. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. We talk about this Seahawk defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Looking deep here for Doubs. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
7-0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Seahawks set to go on offense here, and it is the Pro Bowler Geno Smith at quarterback, Charles, in his 12th NFL season.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not, just settle in. Get calm before you go for the big strikes.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. Walker now on 1st and 10. Down to about the 45. The numbers for Walker last week, 16 carries, 71 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Down.
On play action. Love to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They enter play 1 from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Eluding the pressure right. And some room to work. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. He gets that one complete to Wicks. And he's taken down inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Love, they go play action now. Looking for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
Play fake. Here's Love. Out to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Now Love. Throw caught by Musgrave. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Love looking to throw it. Touchdown! Christian Watson with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And his sensational season continues. That touchdown grab, number 20 for him on the year. Carlson's extra point up and good, and it's now 14-0. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, Just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. Play action this time with Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Love. Flush to his right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Love now. Buying time to his left. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
Going back to Love. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Throwing. Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the 1st half. 2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let's go now.
To throw now. Here's Love. Over the middle here. It's hauled in by Watson. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Now Carlson for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson.
Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now Geno. It's complete to Lockett. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Again, Smith.
Returning right back to Lockett. And Lockett going to pick up a Seahawks first down as he's going to get this down to the 45-yard line.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Throwing now is Geno.
Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Hey, we go, sit on.
From the gun on third down, Smith.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Here's Love. And with a 21-0 lead already, no need really to take any unnecessary risks.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
A short throw to Musgrave.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Here we go.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
Out comes the Seattle offense. We take a peek at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's Smith.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. This one goes underneath to Walker. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Come on, set.
Love from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Packers.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Ready. Set.
Operating from the gun. Love. That's complete to Wicks. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
That one to Reed, and it is caught on the dive. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Got Dobbs over the middle. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go. Ready.
Again, it's Love. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
Now Love. Forced out to his left. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back,
and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Luke Musgrave from a yard out. And the Packers had 6 to their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result, a Green Bay score. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. But the ball now going back over to the Seattle Seahawks offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
you're exactly right about that.
He's got daylight. He may go. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Kenneth Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks get a bit closer. Jason Myers now for the extra point.
He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field.
And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Packers.
Set, ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll complete this one to Watson.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go.
Love looking to throw it.
And complete once again to Watson.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Ochena Nwosu able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Ready.
Love, they go play action now. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Love now. Able to shake him off. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Geno now to throw.
Finding Lockett for the catch here on the out route.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Now it's Smith.
He completes this to Walker.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Smith. Dancing, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Rashawn Gary able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
They snap it to Smith.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 60 yards.
And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Geno's going to throw. That's caught. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find...
Touchdown, Packers! Josh Jacobs, 42 yards.
And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Now Geno.
He'll find Metcalf. He's across midfield, through the middle of the field. DK Metcalf.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
DK Metcalf.
70 yards.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Let's go.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
Skirts by him at the 35. Able to power through. And still fighting. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Packers.
Here we go, set.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Down at the 25.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Throwing. Love.
Steps away to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
14. First down, Green Bay.
Ready, break. Stand.
And they take a knee.
Here we go. Cut.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And you look back over the score sheet. Interesting. A very clean game. No turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Green Bay, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week.